evaluative, but a chance to get in and see what other teachers are doing so that they themselves can learn from it. The last item, 3.4, deals with developing ongoing relationships with leading thinkers in the profession. We have benefited greatly from Dr. Atha's involvement with the Kauffman Foundation and the work that they do, and the connections that that's helped us to build. And I think that will serve us well as we move forward as well. That's my very brief summary of Initiative 1. And as I said, we will come back to you with updates on Initiatives 2 and 3. We're making progress. We have long-term goals, and it's going to take some time to get there. We want to be a model district, and we want to implement the new standards, whether we're talking about the college and career readiness or science or whatever standards we're talking about. We want to implement them with fidelity and do the very best we can for our kids. That's going to take time to get there, but we are moving in the right direction. And with that, I'll open up to any other questions you might have.
Questions for Dr. Davis? Thank you very much for the report. Look forward to hearing more. Board open discussion. Talked to Dr. Atha about the possibility of a board retreat, looking at Saturday morning retreat, and I've asked everybody to take a look at their calendars and get back to us to let us know if you have some Saturdays available. Ideally, we'd look at the month of June, but we would also consider some July dates if that is more effective for everybody.
June 28th would work. I'm going to be gone. I'm the only one on do it on that date.
The only date that I'm unavailable in June is the 7th, so I need to move the daughter to the Warren Island.
I'm available that day as well, 27th.
Please review your calendars and get back to Dr. Davis so we can give the KASB and get the appropriate people. Anything else? Yeah.
Just a comment if I could, Mr. President. Tomorrow marks the one-year anniversary of the Oklahoma tornado. And you guys can remember last year we were having a board meeting and Gloria came and told us about the tornado, the school that was hit. And that day I hadn't even heard about the tornado, and I went home that night and found out that my sister-in-law, who lived about a block away from the school, her tornado, their house was destroyed. And so we spent the last few months going back and forth and helping them. And they're about a couple of weeks away from getting into their new home. But every time before we leave, I always ask my brother-in-law, you know, what new lessons that he learned. And this last month, when I talked to him, he said, you know, the most important thing was family. And, you know, at graduation Saturday, that really, you know, hit home, you know, to have all the families there for the kids and such outstanding kids. And I was really humbled by being allowed to be in that spotlight, I guess. And just wanted to thank whoever that allowed us to be there, because it was really a special day. And although I had no family there, but it was really nice to hear the family cheer as each kid across the threshold. Just thank you for that. That's my message.
It's a good one.
I would just echo off of Tim's comments just how well I thought that commencement ceremony was well organized and well behaved and impressive. The students and their ability to speak, do commencement speech was just impressive. And so I just want to sort of build on that and say, well done.
I know we can't accommodate as many family members to view it live by having it indoors, but I think the safety aspect of knowing it's going to be in several families, they wish that more of their family could have attended. Another thing I really liked this year that I don't remember last year was that the family members were allowed to come to the end of the stage, so when their graduate walked down, they could take personalized photos. And the parents did a great job of coming down when it was time and then going back up and making room for other family members. I just thought it went very smoothly. It's the highlight of my board year to be able to do that. I have a great time, and it's all positive, and it's just a great experience. It's our payment as board members.
No mortarboards stuck up in the rafters or anything, that was good.
And I thank all of y'all for coming. Want to remind everybody about the Board of Education Staff Appreciation Luncheon on Friday, which, Roy, is that what time?
The 23rd at 11:30.
11:30 at the high school. If you're available, I will be attending if you're available. Fun event. All right, with that, the next Board of Education meeting will take place Monday, June 2nd at 6 p.m. here in the board meeting room. And we have a couple of executive sessions.
Mr. President, I move that we go into executive session at 7 o'clock for a period of 20 minutes to discuss matters of non-elected personnel and their contractual obligations. Because of this matter were discussed in open session, and my committee of privacy of those discussed.
Second, question? All in favor, raise your hand.